Hey guys, Marc here from Mix 106.5. I'm with Tove Lo.
Hey,
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. You excited to be here?
I am very excited. It was a long time since we played San Francisco, so yay!
Do you feel kind of like a Janis Joplin energy here in the city?
Should I? I don't know.
I would hope so. I mean, she's one of your idols, right?
She is, yeah, for sure.
I mean, it's kind of like you come here and you get that whole beatnik vibe.
I'm wearing this jacket, so I
Right.
feel a little bit, like I'm in the zone with her spirit. I don't know.
Totally. Now your new song, Moments. The intro to the video, it kind of made me think. Was there something that you would have changed about your childhood, or was it okay, or just looking back, kind of sentimentally on it? What was it that intro was about?
Well, the intro, it's sort of like I grew up very safe, and like my parents were great, very sweet and loving and supportive, and I think, I just don't know what it is, but I think it's like a creative person. You have this sort of, I don't know, need for like you chase stuff that is like less sudden, that gives you emotion. You chase rushes basically. So I think that I got in a lot of trouble as a teenager and as a kid, and I think it was all caused by myself. It was nothing that has anything to do with my surroundings. It was basically me just kind of creating those situations because I had a need for it or something.
Sure.
So that's more what I'm talking about in the intro. It's just like, it's sort of I think it's more of a pressure to have your life fully together and have people depend on you and count on you. It hits them harder if you mess up. So I feel like if you already are messed up, or
Right.
like no, and you have like no strings attached to anything, it's like your life gets easier in many ways, but also more lonely, I guess. But
Right.
yeah,
I've heard you say that in other interviews where you feel like you're chasing rushes. Now, music and your live performance kind of seems to be your rush right now. After this, what do you think your next rush would be?
Oh, I don't know. Like this tour has been. I mean, we're on show 4 now, and it's been amazing. It's like it's much more challenging the way that we have the show set up now, which is like awesome. You're actually on your toes. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I think after I've been an artist for a couple of years, when I feel like I can't do this anymore. When I'm done with the touring life, I don't know. I'd love to like make music for movies and stuff.
Okay.
I'd still be a songwriter because that's
Sure.
all I can do really.
No, your songwriting is awesome. Now, you wrote a song for 7 Lions, I believe.
Yeah.
And that song's amazing.
Thank you.
Now, is there ever, like a song like that, do you hear it and see its success and you're like, God, I wish I would have kept that for myself. I wish I would have been the one singing that. Does that ever happen?
I am singing it, no. I am singing the 7 Line song.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that one was just like, but that was even out before I even had anything else. Then I was just a writer, so I was like, oh shit, that's doing great, that's awesome. But I don't feel, when I write for other artists, it's like I don't feel that way. Because it's meant for them and I want that to go well also. And it's
Right.
usually very different from what I would do for me. So
Sure.
no, I mean, I love being a writer as well. So I was that for many years, and I just, it's just I use different parts of my inspiration for when I write for others.
Right.
So.
Now, do you have people in mind when you're writing? And do you?
Yeah.
You do? Okay. Now, what about, is it different, the process, when you're writing a song for a female singer versus a male singer?
Yeah, I feel like I'm not that good at writing for guys for some reason. Usually when I write lyrics, at least, they're, for different male artists I work with, they feel they're a bit too honest or something. There's
Sure.
more like, at least the guys that I've worked with, there's been more of like a rather stay proud than be honest.
Absolutely. Right, yeah, no, I totally get that.
So the only song that I have out with a guy actually is Adam Lambert, but we like connected really well over that lyrics, and he wrote a lot of it too. So it was like there was like both of us feeling the same thing.
Right.
But it's different, yeah. I think it's easier for me maybe to write with or for girls that are my age and I understand them.
Sure.
And, I'm not sure I could write for a teenager either because I'd be too graphic.
Right, totally. Now, who's on your playlist right now? Who are you listening to?
Years and Years.
Okay, great, yeah.
Flume, Banks. I love the new Lord Disclosure song,
Sure.
Magnets. I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
Who else? I love the new Justin Bieber song, What Do You Mean?
Yeah.
which I didn't think I would, but I really, really do. And
it's almost like I don't want to like it, but yeah, it's great.
His voice is fucking awesome.
Yeah,
like
right.
he's just like he sings like an angel.
Yes.
Who else? My Swedish, group, Elephant, Eric Hassel is touring with me.
Right.
I think it's brilliant. Icona Pop, tons of Swedes, yeah.
Totally. Okay, we got 3 quick questions from some listeners that they sent in. So what's been the 5 best minutes of your last 2 years for you?
Oh. Wow. My 5 best minutes. It's been actually there's a lot of good 5 minutes, but I'm gonna try. I think it's when we played all the summer festival, and to see the response on Talking Body, and I do this thing with going to the remix,
right.
And I make everybody kind of get down on their knees and then
Sure.
jump up.
Sure, right.
Everybody's just been because there's some festivals, it's party modes. Everyone's just jumping like crazy.
Right.
Those are some really awesome 3 minutes. So the next other 2 minutes has to be, I don't know, just because it's we played a show LA 2 days ago, and went to an after party in a tree house.
Oh, sweet.
And we were all wearing weird costumes and stuff because the guy who lived there just brought all these costumes, and we were all just dancing like crazy to this awesome new remix for a Years and Years song. It was just I don't know, it was something about the energy was just so high. We were just
Absolutely.
dancing. It was post show. We were excited. Yeah.
So that's
the next 2 minutes. The after parties are usually awesome. Yeah.
Now, there's 2 more questions from our listeners, and it's funny that you mentioned costumes because somebody said, do you get dressed up for Halloween? And if you do, what are you going to be?
I love getting dressed up for Halloween. It's not as a big deal in Sweden as it is here, so I'm maybe I should stay here for Halloween.
Right.
It's on my birthday, actually. So.
Oh, funny. I had no idea.
Yeah. Well, I was an Avatar once. It was a really good, completely blue top to bottom.
Right.
I looked great. Or I looked like an Avatar. But for this year, I don't really know. Maybe something Kill Bill inspired.
Sure.
That's one of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Okay. Last question that they said was, when you go to the bar, what's the drink that you order?
All these liquor questions. Tequila is my go-to. Yeah.
Any specific kind?
No. Well, not the too cheap kind, because then you have the worst hangover. But if it's good, I'll barely feel it the day after.
Right.
But if I'm a little sick, I usually mix whiskey with tea and honey.
Sweet.
It's really awesome.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Tove Lo, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Me too.
Good luck tonight.